What's up, everybody? Welcome to the podcast now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about a group of Star Wars games that we got a little bit of behind-the-scenes info on. A couple days ago, we had just talked about when Jeff Grubb was talking about specifically Jedi Fallen Order 2, right? Or the second, Star Wars Jedi blank game, and a little bit about that. Well, another person kind of went through and asked his sources, one of his sources, which is Jeff Grubb, which actually that's a little weird, but he talked about a group of Star Wars games. So I want to go over each one because there's definitely more info here specifically on that Jedi Fallen Order game. But I want to start with Lego Star Wars just because it was the last thing he said. And he actually says, the last thing I heard on Lego Star Wars was that April/May is when the game is looking to release. Now, I think this is causing confusion out there. He means this year, like April, May 2022. He doesn't mean next April, May. So I just want to make that pretty clear. He's talking about this year. He also said it's not set in stone and things are ever changing due to the stuff around the world, which has already forced multiple delays upon the Skywalker saga. You don't have to tell us. We have known this for many, many years. The game should have been out 2 years ago at this point. So, we've talked about this game a lot. I don't get tired of talking about it, but I do get annoyed with the fact that, again, like, I like this game, or I like the idea of it. I've liked Lego games for a very long time. I don't know how in God's name something like this happens to a Lego game. It really feels like at some point they had to, like, restart it from scratch. That's just kind of like the sense I get, because it seems like something catastrophically horrible went on with that game. And I know the stuff around the world really messed things up, but it messed things up for over 2 years. Like, that's how bad. I don't really think that's possible. So I think there has to be more behind the scenes bad things going on there, but that is something to throw in. So April/May, hopefully we get it. Hopefully we get it at least before the summer, right? If that gets pushed till June, whatever, but just give it to us, before the first half of the year ends. Going backwards, we also have that the Knights of the Old Republic remake, they expect it to be out in 2023. Now, this may cause drama as well, right? Because I believe everybody assumes, I think they even said it, right? 2022 is when, they said that this game was going to come out. That's if it comes out at the end of this year, fantastic. I really, when I think about the games releasing this year, I don't know if it's one of the first ones I think of, just because, it is one of those games where you say, well, the stuff that they showed and the amount of stuff that they've probably, or like the amount of work they've probably put into this game and the kind of developers they are. Remember, this is their first big, they do ports. The team that does this has the last several games they've done, they've literally ported games from one generation to the next. Now, I'm not saying that takes like the click of a button to do. Obviously, it's a little bit more work, but to remake Knights of the Old Republic is a kind of a big deal. So obviously take as much time as humanly possible and get us this game in the best condition you possibly can. But that's what he said. So in 2023, and he says hopefully it will be Knights of the Old Republic remake in 2023, hopefully. So maybe it won't even be in 2023. Okay. Then we go to Jedi Fallen Order 2, which the first thing is that he says that that's not going to be the title. It'll be Star Wars Jedi, because that's actually how it is in the first game. It's Star Wars Jedi and then Fallen Order. Whereas he says this one will be Star Wars Jedi, new subtitle. He says it'll feature returning characters, some with larger roles. I assume Darth Vader will be one of those, along with exciting existing Star Wars characters that weren't featured in the first installment. At this time, I don't want to give away who those characters are. And then before that is when he talks about the release structure of it. And he does say he was once told that they were shooting for late 2022. And he still has heard that that's still the goal. But he does say that it's not locked in and things could easily change. So he doesn't sound very confident about the late 2022. I don't want to spend too much time on that because we actually just talked about that with the Jeff Grubb thing, right? Where it's like, I didn't really expect it late 2022 either. If they want to slide it in, fine. But again, don't rush it. And we talked about that, because remember, there was kind of the rush with the first game to get it out for the movie. And they even admitted that. And then he goes on to say, this is actually what they normally do with Battlefront games, with the last, with Jedi Fallen Order, that they try to line it up with a Star Wars product. And this time, if it came out late 2022, it could very well be, kind of coupling it with Mandalorian Season 3, which is probably late this year. And then Ahsoka is spring 2023. I guess maybe if you delayed Jedi Fallen Order, and you could have it kind of line up with that. So either way, I think it's going to be around the time that we're going to have a live action Star Wars thing going on, kind of no matter when it releases, but there's that. So Jedi Fallen Order, potentially, or I guess Jedi Fallen Order 2, but that's not really the title, potentially late this year, probably like November, right? If not, 2023. Lego Star Wars, for the love of God, hopefully in April or May, and then Knights of the Old Republic 2023, hopefully, is what he said. Okay, so let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure, as always, you guys are subscribed to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. If you want to follow me anywhere else, all my social media, my Twitter, my second channel, our Patreon, and YouTube memberships are all in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next video.